I see they haven't learned their lesson yet, haven't you, ladies and gentlemen? Them people that lied on you had turned you into a superstar. All the lies they spread about you, they spread your name across the world like a virus. But you gotta thank them though, 'cause they made you a celebrity. They made you for who you are today. So you gotta give credit to your enemies. But at the same time, these people that tried to destroy you end up destroying their own self. They mess their own reputation up, trying to mess yours up. And you know what they say, what goes up, it must come down. People are learning a hardcore, viable lesson, a not to have your name all up in their mouth. People are now learning, because when they talk about you, the more popular you get, the more they keep talking, the more blessed you will become. So all of that hatred towards you turned you into a superstar. Because all they did was help you. All they did was influence you to go even more harder. But these people were so mad at you, so pissed off. We talking about extremely pissed off. They went out of their way. They put their life on pause and focus on your life. That lets you know right there, you were doing something right. Because anytime somebody got to get up in the morning, get up every day, that's to focus on how to ruin your life, how to ruin your reputation, you must be very powerful. Either you powerful or these people are intimidated by you. It may be both. But at the same time, they did it out of envy. Now everywhere you go, everybody want to speak to you. Everybody calling you sir, ma'am, holding the door for you, even asking for your autograph. Hell, if they see you out in public, some of these people gonna be acting real crazy. They ain't gonna know how to act. Because when they see you, they gonna see a celebrity. If you go out to eat, go to a restaurant, and people start pointing the finger at you and start whispering, they heard about you. But don't pay that no mind. Because them haters that's made you famous. And they talked about you across the town, congratulations, you made it. If they talk about you on social media, you made it. But guess what? All of this talk, all of this false allegations towards your name, they never said it to your face. They never confronted you. All they did was build up an audience, a fan base, a fan club. Because when people hear your name, they know who you are. They may have heard about you, but they don't know your story. They may know your name, but your struggle, they don't know about your struggle. All they see is the blessings. All they see is the trophies. They don't see the tears. They don't see when you had to go out there and put in the work. They don't see when you had to scratch, dig, and claw. They don't see the struggle. They don't know what goes on behind the scenes. But they judge you for what another hater has said about you. They judge you because somebody else said about you. Ain't that funny? Instead of them get to know you for yourself, they went out there and listened to another idiot. And the lie was so entertaining. The lie was so juicy, they had to go along with it. They put a little season in the lie, made it more juicy, made it more entertaining. People were eating it up, eating it up, eating it up. They were eating them lies up. Because the hater or these haters that lied about you made it sound so delicious. Your haters was eating all them lies up. But when the truth came back and backfired, now the stomach can't take it. They so embarrassed, they puking all over the place. They throwing up. Cause all them lies they said about you was false. Now everybody looking dumb. Everybody looking crazy. Your name has been, what's the word I'm looking for? Your name has been vindicated. And I don't care what he or she say. These people knew who you really were. Because if they didn't, they would not be getting up every day talking about you. Here you might as well call yourself a celebrity. Because the more they talk, the more famous you gonna get. The popular you gonna get. The higher you go, the more they gonna hate. The more you elevate, the more they gonna hate. It's a part of life. They hated on Joshua, aka y'all call him Jesus. But they hated him too. So if they hated him, what's your excuse? When you were born to be great, they gonna hate. When you got potential, they gonna hate. If, and I mean if, you look a certain way, like you attract the opposite gender, they gonna hate. If your energy is higher than theirs, they gonna hate. See, it ain't about the cars. It ain't about how much money you make, where you live at, what type of house you live in, a condo, apartment, or even a nice double wide. It don't even matter. It can be about your energy, the way you look, the way you carry yourself. People be mad at you because you smell good. Ain't that something? That's pitiful. They mad because you like to smell good. They mad because you keep your health up and they don't. They will find any little petty little thing just to get mad. Oh, I don't like him. He's smelling too good. He feeling himself. Girl, she feeling herself. I don't like her. So you mad at this person because they smell good and look good. And you had to spread their name across the city? If that ain't weakness, I don't know what is. But people that do petty stuff like this, it's giving me mental illness vibes. Come on, y'all. Think about it. Excuse me. What type of individual gotta get up early in the morning just to either talk or check your platform if you got social media? They checking your social media every day. It's like an artist get ready to drop a new single or a new album, and they the fans, and they just constantly checking and checking just to see what you had dropped. It's really crazy. But this is the world we living in. When people are so obsessed with the other individual, they will go out their way just to make that person look bad. But they making their own self look bad. All of these lies, I mean all of the lies, just turned you to a superstar. And now they even more mad. They big mad. We talking about they are so angry. Their eyes are turning bloodshot red. Their eyes bleed with hatred. They just hate to see you happy. But like I told you earlier, they don't know your struggle. They don't know what you have been through. But they got the nerve to get mad, to get angry. Tell them like this. Tell them to stay mad. Tell them to stay angry. Because at the end of the day, they could never be like you. Your shoes are way too big for these buffoons, and they know it. Now everybody cheering for you. Everybody rooting for you. And the people that hated on you is your own kind. Ain't that a shame? Your own people that hated on you is the ones that you grew up with. In your own community, the ones you went to school with. Pitiful, ain't it? That be the main ones right there. Got to be more careful. You got to be more careful. And these people will point out any flaw just to make you look bad. But people still love you. You may got a big nose, big lips. I got big lips, but guess what? Women love them. You may got big ears, big eyes, a big forehead, even a big head. You might talk with a little bit of stutter or whatnot. But guess what? People still love you. You ain't perfect, they ain't perfect, ain't nobody perfect. Last time I checked, the only one who's perfect is the man above them clouds. So they had no right to judge you. But now they are being judged. That's why they can't even sleep at night. They tossing and turning, breathing hard, sweating bullets. They are reaping what they had sown. Because they should have kept your name out of their freaking mouth. But now they are paying the consequences for it. That's why they're going crazy every day. Every day they're thinking about you, talking about you. No, the conscience is eating them up. It's eating them alive. They done turned you to a superstar. They thought they could get 10,000, 50,000 people just to go against you because they hated on you. Or one person hated on you. And they had this terrible mindset. You know what? I'm going to make everybody go against him or against her. I'm going to start this smear campaign and make them feel so bad to the point they're end up depressed. Excuse me. Or to the point they want to erase themselves off this planet. They were that doggone jealous of you. These people were so in competition with you, they wanted you off this earth. But the mind that you had, they couldn't defeat you. They couldn't even beat you. Not even on your worst day, doggone it. I mean, these people try everything. They pull every rabbit out of the hat. Every trick out their sleeve. They went from plan A to plan Z. They all out of plans now. They sold them soul to the Grim Reaper. They sold their soul to the devil. And now the devil came back and collect. These people went out their way just to see you miserable. Just to see you sad. And they even paid people just to watch you. This might sound petty, but they paid people just to hate on you. People like that can be so petty. They'll do anything. Even if they get paid to do it. But now guess what? Now they gotta pay for what they had done. These people try to make your life a freaking living hell. Now they are living in hell. It's like hell on earth. H-O-E. Ho. Hell on earth. And they going through it. They try to make you go through it, but you conquer all that. You came, you saw, and you conquered. All of it. they know who was standing by your side. They know who you were serving. And like I said, you probably talk with a stutter. Whatever the case may be, I don't care what the case may be. They should have kept your name out of their mouth. They should have left you alone. I don't care if you walk bow-legged or walk with a limp. They should have left you alone. But now they all paying. Big time. Because now they can't even sleep. They can't even think. And kind of think about it. They just made you even more stronger than you already are. Listen to that song by what's his name? Kanye West. Listen to the song Stronger. What that don't kill me can only make you stronger. They only made you stronger. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves. You hear me? They ought to be ashamed. As a matter of fact, they all ashamed. They embarrassed. They thought you were weak, but they are the weakest link. Now, that lies had backfired on them so bad, so terrible, they gotta stay in the house for the rest of their lives. Now, they ain't never gonna get right, but they called you couldn't get right. Some of them probably call you mentally challenged, all because you may started late in life, or you probably didn't catch on quicker than others. But let me tell you something. You are on the right path. You move at your pace, not their pace. F what they say. Forget them. At the end of the day, they still behind in life. And you ahead of these people. I don't care how much money they got. I don't care what they preaching. You still ahead of them. Now, while you're out there being treated with the real respect you deserve, the right people looking up to you, they're admired by you, now these same people is growling like a dog with rabies, but they tried everything in their book just to make you look bad. But like I said, all them lies backfired. Every single last one of them lies backfired. Then they got to watch you win for the rest of their living miserable life. And I won't feel bad for them. I won't show no sympathy, but pray for them. Because trust me, they gonna need it. And that right there, my friends, is the bottom line. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all on the next one. Remember, continue to move in silence. Y'all doing a good job. I'm proud of you. And I want to say I love you too. I'll be seeing y'all in the comments. So I appreciate all the real support. So thanks again. Make sure your health and your mental health is good. But like I said, I will be back. Till that then, peace. Talk to you later.